Hello, my name is David Grothus. Today's date is September 13th of 2017. The title of my speech is the federal government doing their legal duty to enforce the law? If Trey Gowdy, the Oversight Committee chairman for the House of Representatives, did not have former President Obama impeached for his failure to enforce federal law regarding each and every individual who had violated federal law by crossing our borders without documentation, and now President Trump has disregarded his duty to enforce federal law when it is broken by every single illegal alien that has crossed our border without documentation. We have no one enforcing federal law in the United States right now. 10 million illegal aliens walking around the United States with no intention of leaving, and the leader of the federal government failing his duty to prosecute individuals who have violated federal law. There are 100,000 National Guardsmen doing nothing right now, collecting a paycheck monthly. 50,000 American police officers collecting a paycheck monthly. 150,000 Army personnel getting a paycheck monthly. 100,000 Marines standing ready to do something and getting paid to do nothing. My question to you is, why aren't they assigned to detain illegal aliens? What is more important than protecting domestic tranquility and the common defense from lawbreakers? What is more important than maintaining civic order in our communities across the United States? Americans who pay taxes to government leaders expect those who receive their hard-earned taxes to do their job by enforcing the laws that Congress has passed. How can any American go to work and then pay leaders to do a job and then find out their daughter was killed by an illegal alien? One homicide of one American woman, Kate Steinle, is forgotten about by the general public and every congressman. Nothing has changed after her homicide concerning the breach of a legal duty by these public leaders who took an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution. The governor of California was negligent. The mayor of San Francisco was negligent. The police department in San Francisco was negligent. And the former president of the United States was negligent to do their solemn duty to enforce and obey the Constitution. None of these individuals were held accountable. No one lost their jobs. No one was sent to prison. No one was impeached. My honest question to you, the American citizen, taxpayers, fathers, mothers, and young people. Number one, why do you accept someone who violates their oath of office? Number two, why do you accept police officers not detaining illegal aliens? Number three, why do you accept sheriffs and deputies not detaining every single illegal alien? Number four, why do you accept public leaders to breach their legal duty, their constitutional duty, to enforce the law and still carry a badge and wear a police uniform? Number five, why do you accept the governor of California to not have every illegal alien detained and deported? Number six, why do you accept the president to not have every illegal alien detained and deported? How can there be domestic tranquility without the enforcement of federal law? How can there be common defense of your community without the enforcement of federal law? Here are a few thoughts on today's current events. Number one, President Trump has already broken federal law by attacking Syria without a declaration of war and a 2/3 majority vote from the House of Representatives. Number two, President Trump is not a lawyer. Number three, President Trump does not know the Constitution. Number 4, President Trump does not have the authority to not have every single illegal alien detained and deported. He did not make a new law to allow him to only enforce areas of federal law that he liked. Number 5, someone hacked into the Democratic Party computers and revealed only conversations that were private in nature but were made public. Nothing was fabricated about what was revealed. Therefore, there was no crime committed that could be prosecuted. The Democratic Party is made up of citizens. The Democratic Party is not a business. The Democratic Party has no standing in a court of law. Number 6, both former Attorney Generals Eric Holder and Comey had knowledge of federal law being broken by individuals and failed to enforce the law against those individuals. Former President Obama did not enforce the law by having every single illegal alien detained and deported, and his Attorney General Eric Holder did not prosecute him, and Congress did not impeach him. President Trump has broken federal law by attacking Syria without a 2/3 vote from the House of Representatives and a declaration of war against the nation of Syria. Comey did not prosecute him for his unconstitutional actions, and Congress has not impeached him. Number 7, American citizens are going to work and paying taxes to a government that is not doing their legal duty. They are breaching their legal duty, and no one is holding them accountable. Number 8, 50 governors, 100 senators, 450 representatives, 100,000 National Guardsmen, 100,000 men in the Army, 100,000 Marines, 50,000 Navy personnel, 25,000 Air Force personnel, and one president, all getting a paycheck from 300 million honest, law-abiding Americans and not enforcing federal law. That's unconscionable and deplorable and irrational. When is this stupidity going to end? My question to you, the American citizens, why do you put up with so much breach of a legal duty when that duty is mandatory? Unconstitutional decisions that affect your personal safety and security. Do you want security? Do you want civic order? Do you want government leaders to enforce federal law? Do you want change? Write or call your congressman today and tell them to enforce federal law at all times or stop collecting a paycheck for not doing what they have a legal obligation and duty to do. George Washington said, "Stay out of foreign entanglements." Number 12, taxation without representation is why Americans revolted against the King of England. Did you know today our government is giving American tax dollars to foreign governments? Why is this happening and no one's upset about it? Wake up, Americans. Wake up, Americans. Wake up, Americans, today. Think about what I've said to you today. Share this with your friends and begin some action plan to make a difference and make a change in your community. God bless you and have a great day.